The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late.
Intro, just not the music.
Oh, well, that's all right. I didn't know we should have a live action.
That was Mark Blasco. I think that's his name. Brad's not here to ask. Brad, was that? He's not here to ask.
Where is Brad?
I don't know. You tell me. That's why I'm here.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Pat's not. Pat?
Pat? No, that's Thor.
Oh. Thor? Who's that, Chris?
Yes, I am Thor. I am Thor.
That's sad and unfortunate.
It would have been funnier if we had cut to the camera, but yeah.
Damn it, Dig. You're fired again. Wait, you were never unfired.
Your mics are terrible. I was fixing mics.
He's paid?
What?
I'm not.
Oh, yay, Doug's volunteering. So, as you can all tell, we have yet another unplugged episode of the Not So Late Show where Brad's in another country.
Literally.
And he's literally in another country.
Literally.
He's in South Africa right now. And we don't know where Pat is.
Isn't Brad back tomorrow?
I don't know when he comes back.
Is it tomorrow for him and today for us, or today for us and or next week for him?
Oh, God, we're getting some temporal shit now.
It's like seriously, like he's supposed to be back within like the next 3 days, though.
I don't know.
You've had contact with him.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you did. You got a picture.
Well, he just put a picture on Facebook.
Well,
I didn't actually talk to him.
That's more contact than I've had with him.
Well, it's true.
I do not have Facebook.
And you never will.
Wait, before Doug yells it out, I'm too good for Facebook. There,
okay. Well,
I
as long
said
as you admit it.
I never denied that one.
That's true. So Brad is still in South Africa. He's with Sammy, who's been on the show many times in the past.
Woo. He's a guy who's a cop and veteran. Thank you for your service.
Absolutely, always. Yeah, so he's been putting pictures on Facebook, but he hasn't actually been like texting or messaging. It's just, hey, look, I'm alive. Here's a picture of a lion. And it didn't eat us. Hooray.
And why hasn't he been texting or sending anything?
Because he has no service unless he purposely goes and finds it. Which was done by design because he's like, I'm on vacation, I don't want to be bothered.
So I'm going to some place where there's nothing.
So he's
by nothing, there's a lot of cool stuff, actually.
There's a lot of cool stuff that he's been posting. He's gotten pictures of animals that I don't even know what they are. He had...
Well, the ones with the big gray trunks, elephants.
Is that what that is?
That's what it is.
Huh. I'll be damned.
The spotted ones, rhinoceros.
Huh.
Believe it or not.
All right, so let's see. All right, so if you take this book, which we're going to talk about in a minute, and you cut it right about there. That's the size of the iPhone 6s that Brad has with the case on it.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tablet. It's not a phone.
It basically is, but the tablet's even bigger than the book. So I'm just going to use the book. So
and slightly smaller than your tablet.
Yes. So Brad posted a picture on Facebook of his cell phone, like this, with a locust on it. And the locust took up 2/3 of the phone.
That's a big
It was ginormous.
bug.
Did you see it by chance or no?
Big bug. No, henceforth, don't
I
have
didn't.
Facebook.
Well, he does.
Yeah, but he doesn't. It's so hard to log on and get there. That's his excuse.
Damn stupid emails.
It'd be my excuse, too, if I had Facebook.
Well,
but
you know what?
It's a good excuse.
I'm going to find it for you, so anyway, while we're doing this, we're doing another unplugged episode where it's just going to be Rob and I sitting here bullshitting and talking about whatever the hell we want.
I'm filling in for Pat. Well, more Pat than Brad.
I'd say you're a good mixture of the two.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I have more hair than both.
I'll give you
At
that.
least they have on their heads. I don't know about anything below.
Brad, for the first time in about 10 years, changed his profile picture.
Woo!
Oh, and his banner picture,
Did
too.
he take his hair out? So we have Brad without hair? No.
I think you always have Brad.
People
Actually,
at home, you cannot see this.
actually,
because
he
won't
has
show
his,
it.
he has his,
Share,
he has his
share.
usual, I'm trying to get to the picture up with the phone. Oh, there it is.
Share it with the audience at home.
Are we on my camera? Doug!
Not yet.
All right. So hopefully you can see this. Oh,
Oh, you almost could.
oh, damn it, twice.
Technology. It's grand.
As long as you don't hit the wrong button.
Or any button. Holy crap.
Yeah. So, Dig, come zoom in. So that's his
Dear
cell phone.
Lord. That thing's huge.
That is Brad's cell phone.
That's Brad.
No, he's the cell phone.
Picking his nose. I'm squishing
And so that's his cell phone, and that is a locust sitting on the cell phone.
And it was alive
Needless
when
to-
it landed there.
it's still alive.
That thing's huge.
So, needless to say, that thing is probably about 5 inches.
Brad grossed out.
That's what she said.
No, he's not gross. I was just like, look at that.
That's,
He looks significantly grossed out.
He looks more. I don't think if
He
he were
kinda
grossed
does.
out, I don't think he would have picked up the phone and held it up so someone could take a picture.
yeah, he would.
Well,
that's
Sam
true.
Sam talked him into it. No, dude, we gotta get a picture.
Come on, real man would do it.
It pooped on my phone.
Actually, knowing Sam, he probably just grabbed it and ate it after this. So.
That's
whatever.
quite possible.
But yeah, so that is the picture. Now it
cool.
goes away. Bye.
That thing's huge.
It is ginormous, and obviously they don't hurt you because, well,
Sure they do.
Brad
They
would-
eat all your crops.
Brad would be. Well, yeah, they'll hurt you by that,
Destroying the land around you.
but
That's
it's
why they're a
okay
plague.
because he posted more pictures after that, and he wasn't dead.
Yay! It'll be nice to have him back.
And speaking of that, we'll get to that in a few more minutes. But we do.
Brad coming back or what in a few minutes?
Well, it's something that Brad sent me,
Ooh,
just for me. So
I already saw it.
this is very cool. You just got this what today?
No, last week actually.
So-
since I didn't see you, well, because I was on
So
vacation.
today,
last
last week, Rob got this. The what is it called? The Klingon Way. So
Didn't even read the title, which by the way, is
I was
printed,
looking at all the
which by
pictures
the way is
inside.
printed on the back. You could have just read it from there.
Well, I didn't know if it was the same thing.
Oh, okay, I'll give you that's fair. That's fair.
And actually, I've never seen this picture in like anything that I'm aware of. So I don't even know where
I
that's
hadn't
from.
either, but it's in English and Klingon
I saw that. There's a lot of sayings in here.
that are in Klingon, and you go, yeah, it's
Yeah, where I can read
it's,
it.
It's clearing your throat, is what it sounds like.
In war, there is nothing more honorable than victory. And
Now
then
say it in Klingon.
I can't. I don't think my tongue moves that way, to be honest. But there's a lot of pictures in here. Yeah, it's true. There's pictures from Next Gen, there's pictures from DS9, and there's pictures from the original series, actually, when Klingons weren't quite Klingons yet. But
Well, they were Klingons.
but can you say that because they were the original Klingons?
That's what Klingons looked like in that time.
Exactly.
How do you spell jealous?
Jealous.
A-L-I-O-U-S. Thank you. I always get that wrong.
Like librarian.
Yes. Apparently I spelled selectman wrong today, too. I forgot the C. So now I have to redo all my graphics for election.
So it's Selectman.
Yeah, selectman.
I thought you and I came to agreement that anything you type has to be proofread by an adult.
I did, actually, yeah. The other two adults here caught it, and they're like, hey, you spelled that wrong. Like,
Well, at least they caught it ahead of time.
yeah, it wasn't during production.
Fantastic.
I goofed.
So
Anyway,
that's very cool, and I'm going to steal that from you someday.
I figured you would.
And, oh, you got Scott Pilgrim versus the World, didn't you?
Yeah, but I forgot to bring it. Sorry. I didn't have enough room. I had to fit this into the bag, which you know we're not going to use anyway, so I'll have it next week.
Well, you never know. We might just, in the middle of it, like, hey, let's answer a 90s Trivial Pursuit question and see if we can get it
Dun,
right.
dun, dun.
Actually, let's do one right now.
Okay.
So Rob brought
By
in
the way,
90s
I'm supposed to
Trivial
bring this
Pursuit.
back to my parents.
It's not even yours?
No, it's not even mine. I've had this like 10 years because we were going to use it on the show, and the other day my mother was like, so you ever going to return that?
Maybe.
So instead of, which is actually, it's only going to go back to my parents' house to collect dust, which is better because then it's not collecting
your
dust
house
at my house
collecting,
where I
yeah.
can fit something else.
So ask me any question. Let's see if I can
don't
get
even
it.
know which color is which anymore.
Who cares? Just ask
Well,
a
you just
question.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I don't care.
What
I'll-
singer recorded the IRS tapes "Who'll Buy My Memories" to help pay a $16.7 million tax bill? The year is 1992.
Oh, God. For IRS taxes?
Yep. We will open the floor. We open to the floor.
I would say
Doug,
MC
if you-
Hammer, but it wasn't taxes. It was the I stole this song from. What is it called? The Klingon Way. So that's his cell phone.
Yep.
its rightful owner to make money. So I don't know.
We can't hear you.
Willie Nelson.
That is correct.
Wow, look at you go. Doug wins. Doug gets the center square.
Doug gets the center. All right, Doug. Do you want?
I hit the button for the bathroom speaker instead. So
Yeah.
I lose points.
All right, Doug. Do you want to be?
Wait, we have a bathroom speaker?
Do you want to be the personal data assistant?
I thought that was a Game Boy.
It's a, no, it's a.
Oh, that's a PDA.
What is that?
It's a person.
It's a PDA.
It's a Newton. You want to be the Newton?
For a dollhouse?
Yeah,
Yes.
the Newton, a cappuccino.
No, the Newton all the way.
.com stock.
The Newton lives.
All right, the Newton lives. All right, so you can be the Newton. All right. Well, I don't remember how many you're supposed to answer, but you at least answered.
Taxes on it.
You answered one, so you'll get a. You get a purple.
Hooray!
So Doug is. Ooh, hey, check it out.
What?
It's a 10-sided die.
How many
Why do you have a
personal
D10 in there?
Because that's apparently what you need to do. I don't know the rules of this game. You would just use the cards and play in another version. Apparently there's a brown one stuck in here. That's what she said. Go, 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 go. You're not going to get a natural 20 with that, though, that's for sure.
Well, since it's only 10-sided, yes.
So Doug is the PDA, or PD,
Or PDF.
PDF. Oh, you got a 9. Cool.
Yay! What does that mean?
I have
Did
no
I
idea.
just slay the ogre or something?
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, you want to take one more?
Sure.
All right. Ready, Jay?
Make sure it's something I know. So
Actually, first off, what do you want to be? The .com stock, the cappuccino, or Kurt Cobain?
I'll be the .com stock
Kurt Cobain.
because much like .com stock, I'm going to be a failure at this anyhow. So I'll be.
I want to be
.com
the
stock.
cappuccino.
You don't want to be Kurt Cobain?
No,
Really?
I want to be the cappuccino.
All right, be the
What?
cappuccino.
Is that Geddy Lee?
Yeah, no, wrong colored hair.
Oh.
And it's the 90s. Actually, they did have an album in the 90s. Didn't Roll the Bones come out in the 90s?
Rushburn.
I'm not so sure it's a burn, but anyway. All right, ready?
Sure.
What computer game upgraded a classic Apple Nazi hunter into a popular 3D first-person shooter? I really didn't even have to look at the answer on that one.
Nazi Hunter?
Yes, 3D first-person shooter. 1992.
Well, the only thing that was really back then was like Doom.
This is pre-Doom.
Pre-Doom?
This is pre-Doom.
It's a first-person shooter?
And 3D. It's Doom, except it predates Doom. It's done exactly like Doom. But it came out first.
Well, obviously it came out first. What the hell predated Doom?
It's one of the best 3D shooters ever.
Tecmo Bowl.
Well, that did, but that wasn't a 3D first-person shooter.
It wasn't?
No.
No wonder I sucked at it.
Well, that's probably why. It's like, how do you fire your gun?
Just throw the ball!
Why do I keep kicking this
Just
ball?
throw the ball!
It's first down and I just punted it away. What the hell? What was it?
Giving up already?
Yeah.
Wolfenstein 3D.
Oh, God, I forgot all about that.
Exactly.
I told you I sucked at this. Well, fine. Now I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay, fine.
Because
I'll
we'll
put this
do
at the
one
back.
round and then we'll go talk about something.
Should I roll the dice? I don't want to roll the dice.
For what?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Roll the dice. See
I
what
want
you
to roll
roll.
the dice.
So on a scale of 1 to 10,
Hey.
I have to make it a 4 difficulty.
I got a 4. I don't care what it is.
Uh,
Is that why you got the 9? You should have gotten
yeah,
that.
because
You should have gotten that one.
I wasn't in the video games yet. I was just entering the video game world.
In other words, he was learning how to read. Actually, you would have been 9? Or 10? No, 11.
92?
Yeah, you
I
would
was
have
11.
been. You'd been 11.
Yeah.
I was graduating.
Oh, here's one I would have gotten. What word do the P's stand for in P2P network?
Person to person. Person. Ah!
Peer.
Really?
Peer to peer.
I got it wrong. See, we all suck at
I've
this.
actually known as peer
What year
and
was it?
point.
What year did it say on the card?
92.
Yeah. Apparently we're in the 92 section.
I've known.
of the
I always knew it as point to point, but peer to peer is also in there
person
too.
to person works. But that's
Where are you
not-
putting the ones
on
we
the
did?
back? On the back.
Cool. So now let's talk about some things.
One round, ready, fight. First off, this cool newspaper.
Oh, well, we can do that. Absolutely. Hold on. Let me bring this.
Oh, you got more on there?
Well, I was going to talk about Back to the Future
Oh.
Day. It was just down the list. So let's talk about
well,
Back to the Future Day
Okay.
now.
Well, sorry.
So in case
I had
you,
a visual.
no, that's awesome. Actually, I didn't know that existed because if I had known that, I would have gone out and gotten it.
Well, this was the actual headline for the day.
Yeah, but I like the other one much
Yeah.
better.
See?
So in case you have lived under a
Well,
rock,
what's cool? Brad's drone.
it is actually his.
Blue Jays force game 6. What a load.
Senators push to fence in drones to keep them in check.
Well, it is because stupid people are doing stupid shit with them. Hey, look, that thing's on fire. We need to get our aerial up. Never mind, some douche with an aerial drone is preventing us from doing it. Oh, well, that $90 million mansion's now going to burn. Oh, well.
Oh, wow. Bob Gale actually wrote an article on the front page of USA Today. Screenwriter, Back to the Future.
So, again,
Anyway.
in case you've been living under a rock, 2 days ago, which would be Wednesday, was Back to the Future Day, which is October 21st, 2015, because in Back to the Future Part 2, that is when Marty McFly went to the future.
But this is yesterday's newspaper. Thursday, October 22nd, 2015.
Which is weird that they wouldn't have it out on the day of.
Why would they? Because in
It
the
didn't
movie,
happen yet.
Because in the movie, this is the day that the paper was. Remember?
On the
He went
22nd?
forward in time, brought the
Right.
paper back, and then they went to Wednesday, the 21st, to stop this from happening. Had they not gone back, had they not showed up, this is confusing. Had they not shown up on the 21st, this would have been the headline on the 22nd.
Some more Star Trek shit going on. So what are the other headlines?
I assume that
I would assume that they literally copied
They
it.
literally copied it. All right. There's nothing that says that they haven't. So I'm assuming this is exactly what it read, in the movie. If you were to stay up, let's see. Jaws Without Bite is the review of Jaws 19. Woman asphyxiates in self-adjusting jacket. Manufacturer says safety system was overridden. Tightening a garment is no substitute for dieting. Cafe 80s closes Moscow branch because Russians were not nostalgic about 1980s USSR or Leonid Brezhnev.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Mothers Against Drunk Flying hires new lobbyist. Katie Pearson will lead campaign to install kill switch breathalyzers in flying cars.
Wait, this is going somewhere I promise. Under Newsline on the left-hand side. Here, hold it up for a second so nobody's confused. Hold it up. All right.
So on the
under
left side.
Newsline on the left-hand side, what is the second headline under Thumb Bandits Strike?
Man killed by falling litter,
That's it?
thrown from a hovering vehicle.
And then the third is Swiss terrorists.
The fourth one is Swiss terrorists.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what's the third one?
Tokyo stocks up, averaging a 5-point increase in rally, Section C.
That is exact. That's exact for the movie.
Kelp prices increase. Pitcher suspended for bionic arm use without calibration.
Well, the thing is that USA Today probably printed that for the movie back in '85.
I don't know if they actually printed it, but somebody printed it.
Well, they probably
clearly
just printed
they,
it for
they
'em.
clearly had money from USA Today then.
Actually, wait. What's under the banner under Hill Valley Edition? Because I think we had a tragedy here that they had to avoid.
3D billboards, free speech or traffic hazards.
Here, hold it up.
Was Billboard responsible for 2 traffic fatalities?
That's right under the Hill Valley Edition banner.
Yes.
Okay. In the original, allegedly, it was a reference to Queen Diana.
Oh, I can see why they might wanted to have not printed that.
Really? It's for
Yeah, it said something. I can't see it from here because I'm old, but I think it said Washington prepares for Queen Diana's visit. I believe is what it said.
I can see
So
why.
actually, they
changed
got
that.
2 of them wrong because, well, Princess Diana, obviously we know what happened to her,
Well,
but
yeah.
Queen Elizabeth hasn't boxed yet.
Well, this
She's
is
still
all,
hanging around after all
this
this
is
time.
also wrong. Cubs sweep
Series in 5.
series in 5.
And that's one of the
That
most
was the joke.
disappointing.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
They swept in 5. It was now a best of 9.
Dun, dun. I was thinking more along the lines of they were wrong because they got swept in 4.
Oh, sorry, I jumped the gun. I apologize.
Yeah,
3
but instead they got swept by the Mets in 4, so.
3 injured when mom rehydrates pizza slices. Public more gullible than ever. A new study from the Sam Houston Institute of Technology concludes that the public is easily fooled by bogus news stories and made-up research from fictitious institutions. In a study conducted by Chad Stern, 5,200 people of all age groups were shown a USA Today newspaper full of fictional news articles and studies, many inspired by the 1989 motion picture Back to the Future Part 2. 63% of the sample thought that some of the information was accurate. 18% believed that everything was accurate, while the remaining 29% got the joke immediately. Interestingly enough, 87% of the readers of this very article were unaware that the total percentages involved added up to more than 100%, demonstrating that basic math skills are continuing to decline. The remaining 22% didn't care. Ship sunk by whales since 1979. The SS Rusting Flotsam, the Sea Monkey, and the Floating Bucket of Death,
Oh, Jesus.
which was a 18,500-ton vessel. Apparently it went down at Bad Ganja Key in March of '88. Source, Sin's Book of Sunken Ships.
Sounds like it hurt.
Maddie, and you know you would want to watch this. Maddie the hoverboarding dog TV special tonight. Border Collie music video star gets 1 hour special on K9 Sports Network. You would watch that.
Yeah, you're right.
But on the inside, there's a poster for Jaws 19.
I love it.
The great quote down here is, though, best Jaws sequel of the year.
So evidently, Jaws 19 in Back to the Future land is actually like Sharknado now.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, Universal actually released an official joke Jaws 19 trailer explaining what the other 18, what all the other movies from Jaws the Revenge through Jaws 19 were.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It was like, it was like the reboot. It was like, and then like the sequel to the reboot. So there was some really stupid stuff. So yeah.
So here's things that they actually did get correct in terms of technology, and they kind of got wearable technology right.
Ooh, they did?
Because when Marty goes and sees his future self, he's wearing this, goggles, glass type thing. So they kind of did get that right because they got the Oculus Rift and Google Glass stuff like that. And it is true that because when Marty's walking around and he goes to the antique store, he sees all the antiques and it's an Apple II.
Right.
So basically when we think of...
Actually, is it an Apple II or is it... In the window, there's a Mac in the box.
It's a Macintosh, I think.
In the window, it's a Mac in the box.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
That's a Mac in the box.
Okay, so a Mac in the box. So,
I had one of those.
But when we think
That was
about...
my first Mac.
Yeah, but when we think about old computers, we think about the Mac because it really was the first real breakout computer.
Actually, I would think probably Commodore 64, but...
All right, you would.
You
Computers
don't remember the Commodore 64?
No, before my time.
Sorry.
What do you want from me?
You didn't know the Commodore 64.
Yeah, you know me.
It had California games.
Oh. What about California Dreams? No, because that was a TV show.
Speaking-
Competition with Saved by the Bell.
Speaking of which,
What?
part of the that thing that we were talking about, the disco demolition thing.
Oh, yeah.
Then we watched something about 10-cent beer night in Cleveland. And
that's a good idea.
And the segment was done by the guy who played the RN in Saved by the Bell, the college years.
With the failure years?
Bob Golick.
Thank you. He was a football player. He was a football player.
Oh, that's why he knows who it is, because it's a football player.
That is correct.
I knew he was. I even knew he was a football player. It was like, hey, he's whatever. It was actual news, sort of. Then, not really.
Computers that take orders via voice control.
Yes.
That's obviously here because
Yes.
we got Siri and
the voices in the movie of the computers are just as good as they are now.
yeah, pretty much what you expect.
Hello, welcome to the home.
News footage being filled by drones.
Yeah.
We have
well, not legally.
Well, as long as you keep them under 400 feet.
Well, like I said, not legally.
Doc
Anyway.
Brown had the super thin camera when he was taking pictures of stuff after, I think it was after they crashed through the building, wasn't it? When they get arrested?
I think
Doc Brown takes pictures with
It was a pair
Marty.
of binoculars, actually.
It could be.
It's a pair of
There's
binoculars.
pictures.
It's
But
a pair
still,
of pair of binoculars.
we have super thin cameras and stuff like that.
True.
And there are probably binoculars like that, so
Does it have facial
got
recognition technology on there?
probably.
Would you not proofread this?
No.
Okay.
This is on the fly. That's why it's unplugged. Thank you.
It's also about the fifth list like this I've seen in the past 2
Yeah.
weeks. Anyway, what else we got?
Multiple streams for information, multiple channel watching on
Yeah.
TV, which is
Flat
basically
screen television.
Yeah.
They nailed that.
They did.
They really did.
He's watching channels in the 100s, which you can easily do now.
Yep. Couldn't at the time.
Also, the TV is enormous, very light, and super thin.
Yep. Got that. Video conferencing, video talking, and all that stuff, which is basically Skype, Google, messaging, everything.
FaceTime. Did you say FaceTime?
Absolutely. Mobile credit card readers.
Yes.
Yes.
That they, except for the thumbprint. Well, actually, no. I guess that they
No,
absolutely nailed, including the fact that you can print a receipt off of it.
Yeah. And they do.
They do have
thumbprint
Bluetooth
readers.
printers too. So
And they do have thumbprint readers. They do,
Yeah.
don't they?
That's true.
iPhones have thumbprint readers on them.
That's right.
That's an underrated one. They absolutely called that.
And actually, speaking of, Square's going for IPO, so they're going to go public.
seriously?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, playing video games without using your hands. Microsoft Kinect.
That is true. You got to use your hands. Thank you, Elijah Wood.
Oh, and then they predicted the return of 3D to Blockbuster Films,
That's true.
and that's everything now.
One of the video that we watched the other day, it was like they predicted, because I'm looking off to Doug over that way, was I think they put it as endless 3D sequels, which would be true. Come see Paranormal Activity 18 in 3D.
And they even referenced the Jaws 19 thing looking a lot like Sharknado. Even in this list, which I had.
As much as it pains me to say this, Sharknado's effects were slightly better.
Slightly.
I haven't seen. I saw part of the third one.
And they're talking about fingerprint scanning. And that's about it. But yeah, so they actually got a lot right. I mean, not the faxing thing, where faxing will be everything. You'll just open a thing and fax something.
The Nikes are correct on 2 counts. The movie came out so long ago that Nike has reverted to their retro logo that actually says Nike. Just
That
like
is
in the
true.
movie.
Mhm.
And
That is
also
true.
His,
They did do that.
his white on off-white Nike swoosh on white sneakers is now huge. If you look at a basketball uniform, it's white on white. It's not contrasting anymore. So they absolutely called that trend.
But actually, if you're watching Jimmy Kimmel on the 21st,
Oh yeah, we watched it.
yeah, Marty and Doc were both on there. They did a sketch, which I thought was funny, actually. I thought they did a good job with it.
It was in the middle of the road.
You liked it.
I didn't say I didn't like it. Did I say I did not like it?
No, you didn't
Kinda.
say. You inferred that you didn't like it. I thought it was good.
It wasn't
I mean,
bad.
I'm not saying it's like a blockbuster, but I thought it was kind of funny.
It had its moments.
Yeah, it did.
It had its moments.
But
It
he
kinda-
was actually
I would recommend going and seeing it.
yeah, he was actually wearing the shoes that Nike is putting out later this year or next year.
Oh,
I'm not
the
sure
lace
which.
shoes?
Yeah, the self-lacing shoes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I knew they were doing it. But I
Nike
didn't know
is
he was wearing
actually
them.
producing
Yeah.
them, and he has the very first pair.
I did not know.
Obviously for that, and he wore them on that show.
Well, if anybody should get the first pair,
Oh, absolutely.
maybe Robert Zemeckis would be the only other exception. But no.
So moving away from 2 days ago,
Actually, two other things for 2 days ago to
rock on, go for
reference. Actually, 3 things. I'll end with the big stupid nerd one. Honest trailer this week was for Back to the Future 2.
I
That
saw
was,
that.
That was hilarious.
it. I didn't watch it. We'll have to watch that
It's
later.
hilarious.
Nice.
And another one, I think it was out last week, was not funny.
Oh.
Uh,
But I like funny
I don't remember
things.
what it was called, but it was like, what if they ended up in actual 2015, and it was animated well. It had a few good lines, but for the most part, it was just stupid. It was
Can't
ki-
win 'em
It was,
all,
it was
Rob.
kind of preachy. And it was like, too much.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
And the third one?
The third one,
Super geeky?
The Super Geeky. I actually put together a mix
Oh, no.
for Back to the Future Day. I actually called it Wednesday, October 21st, 2015. It was a combination of songs from the Back to the Future soundtrack and other songs about time travel, or from other time travel movies.
Terrible.
Geek.
Are
Just
you-
because you didn't think of it,
Hey, I was busy editing my own music.
and he's
Actually,
going
it's
to be
just
like,
one-
"Get me a
act-
copy of that."
Actually, it's just one song, but actually, that's what I was texting you about when you were.
Oh, that song,
Yeah. The song that nobody on the planet knows what it is.
except for the person who wrote it. And
Well, they
edited
know
that
it.
video
It's
together.
from a video game or an anime somewhere. I just cannot find it, and no music recognition software anywhere. What are you doing?
Oh, there's a.
Oh.
I'm breaking my microphone. No, there's a rip in this chair, and it feels like my ass is gonna fall through the chair.
You probably are.
So,
Just live with it, and we'll laugh at you on.
do we still have one of these
live
chairs up in
TV.
the attic that needs to be like put together?
We'll just say maybe.
Yeah. Anyway,
Maybe.
chairs seen
anyway-
better days.
Since we've last been here, Playboy came out and said that they're not going to have boobies in their magazine anymore.
Who still goes for? Let's be honest. Who still goes to Playboy for that?
If anything, you actually are reading it for the articles.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Because there's so much free boobies out there.
You don't even have to try.
Hold on, do you want stills? Go anywhere. What do you got? I mean,
Pretty much put in anything into Google's image search and shut off safe search.
yeah, just show us safe search. You can go to, if you are looking for more celebrity angle.
Corn. Oh.
Yeah, no, bad. Go to Egotastic All Stars. You want just porn videos. I mean, YouPorn. That's what Howard Stern talks about all the time. Listen to him once, it's like,
Just go to YouTube and put porn.
yeah, but those you can get any site, and that's bad because then they put bad things on your computer.
Aww.
But YouPorn, that's a well-known, and then they're just part of a whole porn network.
Actually, I've never heard of it until tonight.
I'll show you later. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, Hugh Hefner said, We keep paying all these girls lots and lots of money to bear it all. Meanwhile, people are paying like $50 to like some 19-year-old needs to buy college books, and they're doing it for next to nothing and making a killing. So they finally came to, and they're like, hey, now when you buy Playboy, you actually are going to buy it for the articles.
Because you won't have a choice.
Yeah.
Playboy sales.
I was going to say,
plummet.
and next year, and Playboy magazine is going out
We're
of
out of
business.
business. I got to sell the grotto.
Yeah. So
Hot chicks aren't hanging out with me anymore. This has gone horribly wrong.
Everything is now called Esquire.
Oh, burn! You're
Oh.
right. Actually, you are so right. You are so right. Esquire is Playboy without the photos. Or do you mean the Esquire network?
yes.
The magazine.
Yeah, that's pretty much accurate. Yeah.
Hey, Hugh, someone beat you to it. Sorry. Let's move on to something else that was cool that happened. Some guy, and this is going to be one of those pictures, Dig.
the first
Somebody
picture.
completely 3D printed a railgun.
Which is insane.
Yeah, we do have a picture of it. I don't know if Dig will make it happen. Like, there it is. So everything you're seeing there in that picture was 3D printed at home.
Well, I don't think everything was. The guy wasn't, and actually he has an air tank on the back that wasn't 3D printed.
You don't know that.
It's actually.
Oh, you have the article. So
I have the article in
you
front
probably
of me.
do know that. And maybe the hammer and the squirt bottle on the background wasn't 3D printed, but 90% of what you're looking for on that gun was 3D printed, and it actually works. It go boom.
That's the scary thing.
So what does the article say while we look at that? 'Cause I'm still looking at it 'cause it's like
3D printed railgun. The device, which uses electromagnetic energy rather than gunpowder, was so complicated it required an AutoCAD mock-up. Fires projectiles at a whopping 560 miles per hour.
that'll hurt.
It appears the era of the potato gun has come to a swift end.
Not really, because that's just a super ultra mega awesome modified potato gun. Really.
The device is powered by 6 capacitors, which weigh a combined 20 pounds, and a battery that can produce 1,050 volts and over 3,000 joules. This is where we need Brad to explain what the hell that means.
Well, joules are just a
3,000
measured
joules
power.
of energy per shot.
Yeah.
It isn't likely lethal, but it would definitely hurt.
Well, capacitors are just those big towery looking things that store energy.
Right.
That's what those are.
Tested is the guy's name is Listbot. That's got to be an alias. Yo. Oh yeah, he's NSA _ Listbot. Yeah, so that's his on-screen name. Tested his creation using an array of materials, including carbon, graphite, aluminum, Teflon, and copper-plated tungsten.
Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why not? The physics behind the gun is actually quite simple. An electric current is sent down one of the 2 parallel rails, hence the name, across the projectile and then back down the other. A magnetic field between the rails pushes on the current, which is now running through the bullet. The bullet advances forward, now at speed, to be accelerated again and again. It's this interaction that fires the gun.
So needless to say, really cool.
Oh, yes.
And
it's
speaking of
3D
inventions, you can come back
printed.
to us now, Dig.
And it's 3D printed.
Hey, look, there I am.
One thing I don't understand about it, he's like, but actually, can you go back to the photo for just a tiny second?
And we're back.
So yeah, so it's 3D printed, and he did this
Right.
himself, but he I don't know, miscalculated on the scale because the trigger in the grip, it looks like he's like, I got my big daddy buddy's gun.
Yeah, but I think
It's
the
like-
white
it's like,
towards
I
the
got
back.
this from a giant.
I think the white towards the back is the trigger. So where his pointer finger is, I think the first knuckle right here in that picture is where the actual trigger is, but it's all white, so you can't really separate
But
the
it just
difference.
looks like, it's just like.
Oh, yeah, it
it's
looks like
built
that-
for a
that-
giant's hand.
Yeah, that's just a very huge, humongous trigger guard. But he's probably just trying. He probably
No, I
just took
think
the whole
it's-
thing and scaled it up.
No, I think it's a humongous trigger, but yeah, I think you're right. It's scaled up, and he didn't bother to scale down the trigger.
Well, he probably wanted to just keep everything to scale.
Yeah, well,
And speaking of which, I just thought about this story.
Okay, you can come back.
Was the what the hell is the Play School car. You know that the red one with the yellow roof that like all kids
Yeah,
have.
that all kids have. Yeah, what about it?
Some people in another country, I forgot what country, actually made a real-life, full-size, road-legal version of it.
Oh, dear Lord.
And they tried to sell it.
Why didn't you mention that? I would have found the picture of that to stick on there.
Well, don't bother because it didn't happen.
Oh.
No one wanted to buy it, and it looked really cool. I won't lie because I'm like, oh my God, it's the huge man version size play school car. That is.
So just get a smart car, paint the bottom red and the top yellow.
Yeah, but it was just like you had the plastic that went up like this. And
But you said there was a pic, so you've seen it. So there's
I
a
will
picture.
get it. I will
So
find
what
a
you shoulda-
picture.
You know, you should have told me. I would have put that picture in. It's a picture.
I didn't think about it until just now. I just said that.
It was clearly on your list.
No, it wasn't. It was
Oh, it just came.
as we were talking about
It came
people
to his
making
brain.
real.
Making things that make you go, why?
Let's see.
Why, oh, why, oh, why?
Life-size
Why did it do? Actually, I wish I had
board
a 3D
games?
printer,
No.
but that'd be
Play
expensive.
Or, what the hell they call it? Shit.
It's called a play school car.
Please.
Just do real life play school car.
That's what I'm typing in.
We are now a rudderless ship.
We have the two engines, but no one's steering this.
That's National Geographic.
Oh.
What is it?
Well, yeah. So there it is.
Oh my God.
So I don't have to show it to the audience because all you have to do is just picture that play school car, life size.
No, we probably should show that to the audience. That's fantastic. If you saw somebody driving down the street like that, you would double take and probably hit something. What the hell? Clunk.
Come on in,
Check,
Dig.
check it out. So that actually ran.
Oh, it runs. It's a fully functioning car.
That's scary.
If you actually look at it, the front end and the back end actually look like a VW Beetle.
Yeah,
it looks
it
like they
does.
just took a Beetle and just modified it.
That's what it does. And actually, it looks like they took the Beetle's roof and flipped it around.
It might have. But yeah, just get some metal parts, paint it up, and there you go. Basically, you know what that's going to become? A high-priced golf cart.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a little more power, but whatever. So, uh-oh. Oops. So that's just a little side note to the people making things at home. Let's see. What else happened?
Doesn't mean you shouldn't make things at home, because that's stupid cool.
That is. Oh, good
'Cause
news!
making that is stupid, and it's so cool.
It is.
All
But good news!
Good news.
Guess what Brad sent me?
An ocelot.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to say serval. I don't know why I said ocelot. It was the first cat that came. Oh, because I was watching Archer.
Archer. I was going to
That's why
say,
I
you
said
must have been watching
ocelot.
Archer because that's the recurring gag with the.
That's why I
with
said
the
ocelot. The other recurring gag with ocelot would be, I'm an ocelot.
Where's that from?
No, sorry, Riff Tracks. What Doug knows the thing. What's the joke? They're talking about cougars.
Oh, the cat stays up. The cat stays on the sign until we sell 50 cars.
Yeah, it was like a bobcat. And he
It
was
was
like, I'm
a-
an ocelot, you jerk. That's what it was.
Was it a lynx dealership or something?
Yeah,
Like that?
yeah, it was a lynx dealer
Yeah.
ship, and it was supposed to be a lynx, and they
The
were
cat
like,
stays on the sign.
I'm
till
an
we sell
ocelot,
50
you
cars.
jerk.
That's right. No, but yeah,
Uh,
Brad tagged me in a picture on Facebook since he couldn't send it to me of a Dacia Sandero.
No.
It was on the road in front of him. And
No.
Yeah, and
He
we
must
got
have done. He must have done this.
And we do have a picture as proof.
Swerved.
Dig, show us the picture. Damn it, Dig, we asked one thing of you. Even though this is the second thing we've asked of you. But
I think it's about the fourth or
whatever.
fifth, but it's the next one in the queue. That's right, I said queue. There it is.
There it is. That is an absolute 100% real life working, driving down the road in front of Brad,
Not hit by a truck.
not hit by a truck backing up, Dacia Sandero.
Wow, we just geeked the hell out of that
We
one.
really didn't. If you don't understand the reference,
Don't bother.
don't bother. But I'll give you the Cliff's Notes version. Basically, the Dacia Sandero was something from the UK, the real version, as we like to say,
It's not even UK. The UK Top Gear. Okay.
of UK Top Gear. And when they first announced this car back in, 2010,
I have no idea.
10, 11, James May was very excited about it because it's a very small car, very practical, low price. Well, actually, for them, it's like 12, 13,000. Not a lot of
Apparently you've
bells
done
and
the research.
whistles. Yeah, not a lot of bells and whistles, but
It's not red with a yellow roof.
exactly. So every time there was a news story about the Dacia Sandero, he'd say, "Hey, good news! There's more information about the Dacia Sandero," and then they wouldn't care, and then they just move on. So every time I always have a news story about, what is it, Couchcations for
Yeah,
Google and
Couchcations, I think it
stuff, I always say good news, and it's actually an homage to this car. So Brad saw it, took a picture, and got very excited, and he sent it to me.
Seriously, did the clap, started laughing, almost swerved off the road, hit one of those things on the side, laughed his ass off, probably was crying. Sam was like, "What the hell is so funny?" You know, Brad's ready to piss himself.
Actually, before all
Had
that,
to
the
have
first
Sam
thing...
take the picture.
That's true. The first thing that happened was probably him looking at it, is like, "Is that what I think it is?" And then they went and got about
there was a hand
8
motion
feet
you
away
missed.
from it. It's like, "It is! It's a Dacia Sandero! I gotta take a picture and send it to Jay." So they did, and there it is.
There it
and
is.
I think that's hilarious.
It is.
Let's
Top Gear
see.
geeks.
We'll come back to this so Doug can continue doing this. And, something that Mr. Rob would probably be very interested in is a specific trailer for a movie was released.
You're right, it was
And it was?
Ghost in the Shell, the new movie.
Yeah, no, why? What the hell's that?
The Ghost in the Shell new movie American version trailer came out this week.
I don't know what the hell is that? Is that another anime?
Yes,
It's
it
another
is.
anime. Oh. Oh, look,
Cl-
you
I-
have a
I
printed
had
story
notes.
for it.
Did we prepare for this? Actually, it came out in. Oh God, where's the? I was not totally prepared for this.
At least you printed stuff out.
Yeah. Apparently, it came out in June or July. I did see a date
What,
on it.
in
Yeah, it came out in Japan June.
And from what
is-
you were telling me, the
and the American version comes out mid-November.
and you were telling me that the voice actors have completely
Limited release.
botched this.
I did. I actually watched the trailer last night because I only found out about it last night.
Huh, that's probably a
I
good reason.
did. It was in English. I was not thrilled with the casting. So.
Well, who was cast that you don't like?
No, it was just that for so long, Ghost in the Shell has been out in some way, shape, or form since like the
Quite
late
some time,
since
hasn't
the
it?
late '80s.
Yeah.
But the first movie came out in '95. The television series was 2000 or 2001. So since 2001, in the English language versions, in the two television series that they produced, which is 26 times 2, do the math.
26 times 2 is 52.
52 episodes plus a movie. It was the same cast for all of that.
So you kinda got used to 'em.
Kind of got used to that.
Yeah.
The latest version, Arise, which came out a couple years ago, I have not seen the English version, so I don't know what the casting is.
English casting.
Yeah, I don't know what
Has
the
the
English cast
Japanese
is.
casting always stayed constant?
That
or-
I don't know.
I figured you'd hear the voice and be like, that sounds a little different from the last one.
I've only seen the first episode of Rise in Japanese, and the rest of it I've seen in English. Lazy. Not you, me. Didn't want to read. But no, it was just so it was like I heard the main character's voice, and I just went, oh, really? I knew who. It's nothing against the actress. You might know her as the woman on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., who's not the other woman on Agents of
Oh, her.
S.H.I.E.L.D. She
That
did the
one.
voice of Mulan. She was also, I think she was Chun-Li in the
Street Fighter
first Street
movie?
Fighter movie.
Really?
I think.
All you had to say was leather jumpsuit.
Well, all right, yeah, she wears the leather jump. Thank
Everybody
you.
else wears clothes.
She wears the leather jumpsuit in Agents of Shield. So it's at least it sounded like her. I didn't actually follow up on it. So screw me if I'm wrong. But it was pretty much. I was pretty sure it was her. I was like, it's like nothing against her, but it was not the voice I wanted. But for the main character of the Major, it's her. Like, it's kind of disappointing. But, later on in the trailer, the woman who did the voice of the Major is playing another character. So it's like, really? And then you're gonna throw that in? God, that's just annoying. But there's probably more to the plot that thing, because
No, you don't know yet.
yeah,
But you will soon.
It's like maybe later on, like, well, they'll change the voice later on because it's younger versions of the characters, and she's a cyborg anyway, so she can modulate her voice to whatever the hell she wants. So
There you go. Speaking of new things coming out, this one just came to my mind too. I think next week it premieres is Supergirl, which is basically an offshoot of
so.
Superman.
Well, sort of, yeah.
Thoughts? Are they just grasping at straws? Or?
Yes, it's an offshoot of Superman in the fact that, yes, the comics is Superman.
Was there a Supergirl in the comics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was another Supergirl movie as well. It came out in... Doug, what year did that come out?
I don't know. It was the end of the 80s. Was it Helen Slater?
Helen Slater. Christian Slater's older sister. Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is she older?
Well, yeah, she's older because think about Legend of Billie Jean. He was younger.
Okay.
It's been a while since you've seen Legend of Billie Jean, hasn't it?
Yeah, I forgot she was in that.
Yeardley Smith is also in that.
Really?
Yeah. You can't miss Yeardley Smith. She
You
has
can't
the
miss
Lisa
voice.
Simpson
As
voice.
I say, it's Lisa Simpson walking around.
What were we talking about?
Supergirl.
Yes. So
Neo
yeah,
version.
so yeah, it's from the Superman universe. But whether this is connected to any
So
of the
it's
present movies, I have no
canonical.
idea.
Kinda.
Well, it's canonical in some version. Everything is.
Everything
is until the parent company said it isn't.
Oh, that's true. I say so. It's canonical in the way of yes, a Supergirl actually existed in the comics, and now you're getting a TV series.
You never watched the animated series?
No. Not for any reason. I just didn't. Or I did, and I just don't remember because
it
I.
would have been the late '90s.
So my high school years is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was interested in cars and girls.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm still interested in a couple of those things. So hey,
He's still interested in both.
that's true. But Jeb Bush was actually just in a.
PSA. Ha.
No,
I
it
have
was an
idea.
interview somewhere, and the
Oh yeah,
guy
I
asked
heard
him,
about this.
So, who's your favorite Marvel superhero? And he was like, I don't know, blah, blah. I was like, I've seen the commercials for that Supergirl. She's kind of hot.
Too bad that's not Marvel.
No.
For
I'm like,
real. But I'm not going to vote for a person to be president based on their likes and dislikes of superheroes. They have bigger things to worry about.
yeah, but what really? Because they're going to fuck it up anyhow, so who
Well,
cares?
that's besides the point.
But I did look up Supergirl, and she is hot. And she wears tight Supergirl clothing the whole time. And from the
At some point,
screenshots...
she wears regular clothing.
Yeah, I'm sure she does, which is sad and unfortunate. But from what I could see from some screenshots that were online, it looks like it starts the same way Superman's first movie did, where it's...
Credits?
Oh, yeah. But it's a baby in some sort of pod, and then the baby's just like... And then...
That's your baby in a pod impression?
Yes. Actually, it's my any baby impression. No matter where or what they are doing or in. Yep, that's it. That's my baby
It's also your
impression.
T-Rex impression.
Yeah, the voice just changes. It could be a baby boy. Baby girl.
T-Rex. Velociraptor. They do have slightly longer arms.
Yeah, that's why I got to go out a little. So let's see. What else we got? Oh, you know what? While we're here, can't but help to notice that this very large assault weapon that's pointing at my head.
Oh,
Why-
you noticed the pointing at your head part.
I did notice, and the sad part is I'm the one who put it there. So
No, actually, I moved
Oh,
it
you
once
re-
you put
you
it
moved
there.
it?
I was like, I'm not having this point at me. What about it?
Where the hell did you get this?
Goodwill.
If you ever want to find really cool toys,
Don't tell everybody.
don't go to Goodwill. Because you can't bother because Rob's already been there and gotten everything. But this is is it fully automatic?
Yes.
This is a full auto, no much, I was gonna say. The full auto Nerf dart launcher. Aw. Did you not load one in the
No,
chamber?
it jammed.
Oh. Hey, it's like real life.
I'm shooting blanks.
It really does work because we did test it before the show. It just doesn't want to work now.
Always put your safety on, kids.
That's true. And yes, it really is loaded.
Hopefully the enemy invaders are crawling. Otherwise they're here by now.
It's just not feeding.
Worked until this morning, apparently.
Yeah, it's just not feeding. Kids, don't ever do that at home. Well, there's one in the... Live TV, don't you love it, kids?
Rob was never seen again.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Right. I only missed a couple.
I'm out.
But that is fantastic.
I get a kick out of the fact that it's belt fed.
Right.
When it works,
Here, I'll reload 4 for you. Hey, one of your hairs is included. Hooray.
you don't have to wait for the reload.
I was wondering what was in that large... Oh, Jesus. I was wondering what's in that large case. Evidently, there's more Nerfy things. You can't have that in Connecticut. Classable stock, not allowed. Oh, there's more down there, too.
First off, it's Nerf.
Ow. Ow. No, don't point at me.
I promised I wouldn't shoot you.
Thank you. You're actually pretty decent with that, I'm not going to lie. So, when Rob's not at work, Rob likes to go places and
Rob's out of ammo.
buy Nerf things. Lots and lots of Nerf things. And as you can hear, it is actually electric powered.
I'm out. No, I'm not. No, I'm kidding. I don't have anything in that.
I was gonna say,
I only have like 5 darts.
we're gonna have a lot of pickup to do after this.
Yeah, he's gonna make me do it all.
You're the one who shot the gun. Zuh.
I was gonna say, which is only fair.
Well, they are yours.
Yeah. Ow. Yeah. So that's why.
So Rob has
So
a
fun.
collection.
Well, they're props.
They
So
are.
when you finally get around to doing your, actually this is what I thought. I was gonna paint some of these up so we could do stupid ass crap for the show, where we actually shoot things like being attacked by zombies and that sort of thing.
I like it.
That and for a steampunk Ren Fair costume.
Oh, that's great.
It is.
So let's see. Let's start deleting stuff we already. Oh, it's trivia time.
What color do you want?
Yes.
What NBA star challenged Godzilla to a game of one-on-one in a Nike ad? Which is really funny because I'm showing him the answers with that side of the card.
Luckily, I would have to guess that would be Michael Jordan.
I should have said 1992.
They're all 1992.
Oh, son of a bitch, they seem to be. What the hell?
Hey, tell me if I'm right first.
You're wrong. Oh, there's a 1991.
Karl Malone?
Carl Malone.
Why not? It's the 90s.
No, it's Charles Barkley.
Oh, I would have gotten there eventually. There weren't that many. I was going to go Scottie Pippen next. All right, Dig.
Oh, I
pick
got
a color.
one. Yeah, pick a color.
And pick the right one because he's got one for you.
Is purple a color on that?
Yeah, we just did purple. It's more of a blue, so. No.
Green?
Sure, green. Who sniped at Bill Clinton at the 1992 Republican convention? I knew Thomas Jefferson. And Governor, you're no Thomas Jefferson. We can't hear you. Wrong button.
Oh, wrong button again. I hit the bathroom speaker again. Sorry.
Al Gore. I have no idea.
Wait for
I'm
it.
horrible at trivia.
Yeah, Al Gore, his running mate at the Republican convention, said,
Well,
hey, by the way, you're a
Well, if it was a
jerk.
Republican convention, maybe they weren't running mates yet.
I'm going to say Jason
They were
Robards.
First off, they were Democrats,
Oh,
so they wouldn't have been there. It was who?
Jason Robards.
Jason Robards.
From
Well, you're half right. He's an actor.
Neil Simon.
No, I said actor, not playwright.
Same.
Angela Lansbury.
I guess,
Billy Blanks.
now you're just throwing stuff out there.
Billy Mays here.
The answer was Ronald Reagan.
Oh.
I throw this one out to the table. First one to answer wins, but you don't get a pie, please. What tuxedo gent fields queries at ask.com?
Jeeves.
Jeeves.
Yeah, it's a tie on both of you.
Nah, you got it first.
Yeah, I don't get anything anyhow. All right, Robert, pick your. Oh, what?
What oversized TV star first crooned "I love you, you love me" in 1992?
Barney.
Barney.
Yeah, he won.
Well, now we're tied. We're 1 for 1. For one.
Well, those one didn't really even count.
Pick your color.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow. And hand me that dart. Thank you.
What proprietary multimedia program gave Apple an early edge in graphics and video applications?
Proprietary. Say it again.
What proprietary multimedia program gave Apple an early edge in graphics and video applications?
What year is it?
91.
And
And I will give you a hint, it is still here today.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to go one way or the other because it's one or the other.
Well, tell me the two, and I'll tell you if one of them is correct.
1991.
Yes.
Trying to think of what I was using in college and the same thing. That's
He cheats.
Photoshop.
Nope.
Damn. Premiere.
Nope.
Final Cut.
No.
What?
You're
Christian Mingle.
ChristianMangle.com.
.com.
There you go.
QuickTime.
Ah!
It's still around today.
I should have not gotten that one. That was horrible.
Oh, I got a
I
question.
overthought the question.
Here's a sports question for Dig. What tennis star's court battle with former Flame Judy Nelson helped popularize the term gallimony?
Oh, wow. Billie Jean King.
Nope.
Martina Navratilova.
Yes.
All right. Should have gone with that one first.
You should have, but you didn't. Another acceptable answer would be the Communist Party.
The Communist Party. It's not a fun party.
Oh. But anyway, so along with Ghost in a Shell, another... Okay, Rambo. The Star Wars 7 trailer... The Star Wars 7 trailer was released.
You can't actually feed it without the box. So the belt just goes from one side to the other.
That makes sense.
All right, yeah. Star Wars 7.
You saw it?
In theory. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure.
of course I saw it.
And
I didn't watch football to see it.
Oh.
Doug talked me out of that. I was like, great, freaking Disney, I'm going to have to watch football. He's like, just watch it later when they put it online. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh, wait.
So what did you think, since you are our resident Star Wars god?
And, full disclosure, not a J.J. Abrams fan.
You're not.
No.
That's well documented.
That's not full disclosure. That's an opinion.
That
That's
I'm
full
not
disclosure of his opinion.
His full disclosure would be like, and I worked on the movie as a gaffer. That would be full disclosure.
He actually did do that, so.
I'm out of ammo.
Still?
I'll shoot him later.
Okay. So,
I owe you, Harold.
JJ, well, you already shot him in the eye once.
Once.
Once. JJ Abrams aside,
J.J. Abrams aside.
what did you think of the trailer?
I'm interested.
That's very...
Actually, in all fairness, while I was watching the Ghost in the Shell trailer last night, I actually said out loud, I'm more excited about this than the Star Wars trailer.
Now,
That's kind of where Star Wars has fallen over the past decade in my
what
in my brain.
direction are they going with 7? How many years after?
It's like 30 years.
So it's 30 years later. There's some other good-looking chick and a black dude now,
Yeah. And another guy.
and another
There's
dude.
three, the pilot. There's 3 of them.
Okay. Nice.
Excuse me. No pull, though. Have to get my sister in here. She can really belch one out. Literally belch one out.
Yeah.
You've heard her.
Met your sister before. When we were moving you into your place now.
Yeah. She swears and burps like a sailor.
Gotta love her.
I do. She's my sister.
That's true. So 30 years in the future.
30 years
There's
in the
3 of
future.
them.
The
What's the premise?
Yeah, that's funny. 30 years in the future. And it was released this week.
Hooray. I like it.
Because it just means Back to the Future is the most perfect movie ever.
So has the Empire come back? Is that the thing?
I honestly don't know.
So we don't know anything. We don't know much about it.
You know it never left. You read all the books.
Those books are no longer canon.
Oh.
And nothing has been confirmed from official sources.
Is this an alternate universe?
No, it's not. An
Is this
alternate
Star
universe.
Trek-esque?
Anything that was written after anything that was written between 1985 and 2 years ago. whenever Disney bought
It's
it out,
non-canonical.
is now non-canonical. Except for Clone Wars. Clone Wars is still canonical,
Oh, good.
which is kind of disappointing.
Oh, there you go. So the Empire never went away.
Clone Wars happens between episode 2 and episode 3.
So there you go. I screwed up.
So all we know is we got 3 new people. There's fighting to be done, and
Da-da-da.
we really don't know much beyond that.
I don't, but I've also been actively avoiding information because I want to be surprised when I get there.
Surprisingly disappointed, or surprisingly surprised?
I liked the prequels. Could they have been better? Yes, but I liked the prequels. Doug will complain about the prequels all day and all night, but
A
I
lot of
liked the
people will.
prequels. So I can't possibly be too disappointed because I liked the
So
prequels.
you can't be a Debbie Downer yet.
No. I
But
doubt I
who-
will be because I'm taking the day off to go see it. So by the time, between when I take my day off and when I get back to work, I probably would have seen it twice by then.
That's it.
Movies aren't as cheap as they used to be.
Legit.
Neither is gas. Probably one of those.
Who
will be in
directed 1, 2,
3D.
and 3? Or are they 3 different people?
Lucas, Irving Kershner. Who's the name of the guy that directed the third one, Doug?
I'm not sure. Was it Winkler? Is that right? Or
Winkler.
Yeah, Henry Winkler.
Yeah, Henry Winkler directed.
Hey, it's
Hey!
Star Wars.
Hey, it's Jabba. Hey, Vader.
Well, let's ask ye old phone. It'll tell me. Okay, Google. Oh, you're...
Oh, that worked.
No, shut up.
I think it was M. Night Shyamalan, I think.
Okay, Google. Who directed Star Wars Episode 3?
That's going to be George Lucas because you're looking for episode 6, Return of the
Irwin.
Jedi.
Was his last name Irwin?
No, I don't think so. He died first, I know that.
It says Lucas directed 3.
That's because we're not talking about 3, we're talking about 6. Who directed Return of the Jedi?
Okay, Google. Who directed Star Wars Return of the Jedi? Richard Marquand.
Richard Marquand. I knew it started with an R, and I knew the second one was but I wanted to say the producer.
So it's Lucas, the dead dude, and this guy.
Well, he's dead too. He died first.
Really?
Lucas, 2 dead dudes, and Lucas.
Then who did 1, 2, and 3?
Lucas.
All 3 of them?
That was the problem.
Oh. You would think that the guy who made the movies would be able to direct it and make it not look like shit. Evidently,
Well,
for
the thing
some
is
reason,
they,
we're wrong.
No, see, the thing is they don't look like shit. It's the
Well, they
story
look like
that's
shit.
it's the story that's the
Well,
problem.
then who
No,
wrote
they
it?
didn't look too hot either.
You were lucky we are on TV. I have words and gestures for you.
Well, it's public access. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, I'd rather not though.
All right. So who wrote them?
Lucas.
He wrote them and
Well,
directed?
it's one of those things where it's like story by, screenplay by, ideas by. You know, it's
Well,
you'd have to actually look on IMDb.
Yeah, but somebody writes a story and then they just say,
It's a
"Oh,
combination of-
Here's the screenwriter."
It's Lucas and
Make
a
it.
combination of at least 2 other people for the original.
So basically, Lucas wrote the story, and he just gave it to other people to turn it into a screenplay, and went from there.
We'll go with yes, without actually having to look it up on Wikipedia and go, actually, it's this.
But it's funny because he's the guy who made this. He's the one who wrote the stories, saying, "This is how I want the story to be. This is what I want, how everything to have started from the beginning." And it's like, boo, it sucked. I don't care. This is what the story is.
Yes, no one on his staff said no. That's the
Well, that's part of the
Because
problem.
he's
yes.
the boss.
That's part of the
And
problem.
you
Like,
saw what happened.
this ain't such a good idea.
That's like if your boss came
I
in here
don't know
and said
about
this,
letting
this,
your
that.
kids come up with characters.
That's like if your
That's how we
boss
get Jar
came
Jar.
up here and just said, "This is this and that's that and that's the way it's going to be," and you're going to be like, "Okay." You're not going to tell him, "Well, that's a stupid idea. I wouldn't do that." No, you're not,
Exactly.
because guess what? He's the boss. You're going to be like, "Okay." Then when he leaves, you're going to say, "God, this is stupid."
That's any job ever.
That's why you get Jedis saying good call.
Yeah.
See me,
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to tell my boss at work and be like, "Yeah, that's bad. That's a dumb idea. You should not do that.
Yeah.
You might want to rethink this because of this, that, and the other thing." I don't just say it's stupid because I don't want to do it. I say it's stupid because, yeah.
You have to be tactful about it.
No, I'm not really attacked.
You know, you're being tactful in the sense that you're not going, that's stupid.
Legit. So, Rob is hopefully optimistic
Yeah, I'm optimistic.
that it's
It
not
doesn't
going
look
to make
horrible.
him want to
It's not overloaded with lens flares in the trailer, at least.
an explode.
It explodes. No, it's not a Michael Bay joint. Thank
joint
God.
venture.
Thank God.
Wow, what would happen if J.J. Abrams and Michael Bay got together and make one movie? It'd just be lens flares and explosions.
Probably. Let's call it that. Lens flares and explosions. Actually, if you remember, because you were still here at the time,
Yeah,
when we went through our initial demotivational poster phase, and I started making ones.
Yes.
What was that? That would have been like 2008,
Well, I was out of here by 11, so
2009, probably.
yeah, sounds about right.
I made one.
I still have a lot of
I
them.
made one where it was Lucas. I found a picture of Lucas having lunch with J.J. Abrams. All right. So this is 2008. It was not sold at Disney. There were no sequels even talked about. And I made a demo. I think it said like Nightmare, and underneath it was like, "Oh God, this can't be happening. This can't be happening." Several years later,
It happened.
it happened.
You should just put that on the internet. I predicted this.
Just look at the produced date. The actually, there's something else I read on the internet, but I won't talk about it on the air because spoiler. And one, he hates spoilers, and two, I don't want to ruin anything for anybody out there.
Fair
But
enough.
I'll tell you later.
So we'll just move on.
And it's all theory and conjecture, anyways, because the internet.
True. Dig. Get those next sets of pictures ready.
Yes, sir.
Pictures,
what I
pictures,
like.
pictures,
Respect
pictures. Bringing
bitches.
up the pics, bringing up the pics, bringing up the pics.
So, well, I'll give it a little explanation first. I was going through the interwebs in sheer boredom and more boredom.
So the interwebs.
The interwebs. And I came across something which I found very, very cool.
Very cool.
And what happened is that this artist, her name is Heather Thoreau.
Or something close to that.
Thuray. I don't know. It's
at
probably,
least Heather.
It's probably French, and I'm butchering the shit out of it.
That's
but
most likely.
her name's
Heather you
Heather.
got, though.
Her name's Heather, and she's very talented. And what she's done, I don't know if she's actually like contracted by Disney to do this.
Probably not.
But you never know. 'Cause it does say Disney Fine Art.
That's a good point.
On
it
the
does.
top, so-
That's a good point. It did.
They
So that
could
might
very well
actually be true.
have contracted her
That
or
might
gotten her to
actually
do
be
this,
true.
but
It's like
she-
I almost called it Vincent Van Gogh. It would have been the Vincent Price art gallery at Sears.
well, that was Van Gogh's middle name, Price. Vincent Price Van Gogh. Yeah.
Works for me. Somebody demote that up quickly. Somebody meme that up quickly. I want to see that Van Gogh portrait with the hat with Vincent Price's face. Doug,
Well-
check to see if that's on. Never mind. You tell the audience. I'll look it up.
Well, while Rob looks this up, and then when he finds it hasn't been done, he's going to do this after the show. What happens is that this girl, Heather, with the butchered last name, actually took princesses from all the Disney cartoons, not all of them, but some right now, and actually made them into fine art paintings. And they actually look pretty good. Let's bring up the first one. A lot of these princesses I don't know because I don't do Disney, but that is
We're pretty sure that's Belle.
from Beauty and the Beast.
No, from The Little Mermaid.
Oh, so that's Belle from The Little Mermaid.
According to Rob, it's Alexander Graham Bell.
That's
Well, he spelled it without the E.
Graham Ballet. So as you can see, you took
how my Vincent
Animation.
Price joke,
Or
isn't it?
Townsend Bell.
yeah, that's true, and turn it into that, and it looks very nice. I mean,
These are excellent paintings.
they are all excellent. I don't know if she just did one and then they reproduced them massively, or how it's being done.
Well, that'd be what a print is, yeah.
Well, there you go. I did look it up, and they're actually being sold in Connecticut, not exclusively, but I believe it's down in Cheshire. Some places selling them.
Got a Vincent Van Price. Maybe that's what it would be under, actually.
Well, it could be Vincent Van Price.
That's what I'm looking for.
Let's go to the next one, Dig.
No, that's Vincent Price.
This is Elsa and her sister from Frozen. Hello. I don't remember. I don't know the sister's name, and the snowman.
And the snowman, thank you.
Yeah, so we'll do Elsa, the unknown sister that is unknown to me, probably known to everyone else. People are
Yeah,
probably
everybody
at home
is
saying,
screaming that at the TV.
"It's Bob, you idiot!
Please-
Watch a Disney cartoon!"
And actually, we would like everybody at home to be screaming at the TV right now. That'd be awesome.
Especially if you're high and it's midnight. But, so I think that's fantastic. I think you did my favorite for last, but we'll find out.
I believe I did.
Oh, good. So you can go to the next one. That is Lilo and Stitch, I believe.
Yep.
I'm not sure which one's which, but Either or, that is Lilo and Stitch.
Stitch is the thing that looks like a mutant
Jar
koala
Jar
bear.
Binks.
Oh, not finding anything for Vincent Van Gogh price go.
Vincent Price Van Gogh?
That'd be hilarious.
Hey, that'd be a good spokesman for like a store. Vincent Price's must go.
Good evening. I can't
Why
do
do the
it.
people who live in Hawaii have a poster that says Hawaii?
So they remember where they are.
Oh, good point.
Right. I have one at my house that says Connecticut in case I forget.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, where am I? Oh, damn it. But yeah, that's a really nice one. I like that. Go to the next, please. I think that is...
It's Rapunzel.
Rapunzel. I was going to go Sarah Jessica Parker from...
Oh, no, yeah, I can see that.
From whatchamacallit.
Is she hallucinating? What's going on in this?
I
She
don't
is
know.
in fact hallucinating.
I haven't seen Tangled, so you tell me. You're the one with the kids.
Yeah, Mr. I Have Kids
The Witch movie, is that what you're thinking of?
with Sarah Jessica
yeah.
Parker. Yeah.
What is the name of that movie?
I don't know. It just... I've been
Three
seeing...
Witches. Cassius Witch. The Littlest Witch. Thora Birch is in that.
What the hell was that?
What y'all missed at home was Jay doing a completely evasive action on a fly that just buzzed him.
Twice.
It was great.
I'm going to punch it next time.
That's a Not So Late show. Never showing you the good stuff.
Oh, God.
What was
I
the
have to
name
look
of
it
that
up
movie?
now.
Witch Night.
No.
Halloween Witches. I'm
God.
not even close. I'm just making crap up at this point. Sister Act.
God, why will it not come? I've been...
Sister Act 5. Hocus Pocus.
Thank you.
Not looked up. You can't see that it wasn't looked up. Not looked up.
No, it wasn't looked up because I was looking it up because...
The stream of consciousness brought that out of the hole.
Yay for thinking. But anyway, I really like that one too. I don't know why.
Thinking.
I think those are just like Chinese lantern
Yeah.
things that are just kind of floating
Either
up.
floating or hanging
Or
up.
she's being...
Actually, they would be floating because
Or maybe it's...
the only reason I know this is because I recently saw it was Honest Trailer or something like that. I think it was Honest Trailer, and it was floating.
Huh.
Floating.
Or she's being napalmed. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, napalm doesn't usually fall
But
like that.
still looks fantastic. Next one. Maybe the last one? Nope. Oh, which one is she?
Whatever the name of the woman from the princess from Brave is. Doug, you liked it.
Deirdre?
Sure.
Well, it was Irish, so
Desiree?
close enough.
Dimitri?
No, that'd be Russian.
Shauna?
Dusseldorf?
That could also be Irish, yeah.
Dusseldorf?
No, it's once again that's German.
Oh.
You have an obsession with the Germans.
Da.
Ah,
Next one is my favorite. I love this one. I don't know why. It's not just because... see?
yeah.
He
It
likes
was me
you
that
too.
time. It is a fly.
I don't know why. Give it a Klingon death.
I don't kill flies. I got him though. Maybe he's dazed somewhere and confused.
Should have given a warrior's death.
Wasn't
It was-
fighting
it was-
though.
It dive
So,
bombed me
anyways,
twice.
Mulan.
Fought me twice.
Yeah, not me though.
Ugh,
How do you know it wasn't doing my bidding,
that's true.
sucker?
No, I just love this one. I mean, I've always had a fascination with the...
Asians,
well, not just Asians itself,
Asian
but
women.
well, they're hot. But no, just like the Asian dress and the weaponry. I've always been a fan of that. Which is probably why I like this one the most, because it has the... what kind of flowers are those?
I couldn't tell.
Probably something Asian.
Lotuses, chrysanthemums, cherry blossoms. I don't know. I can't tell from here.
Cherry mums, good. I like that. But yeah, that I just...
Cherry mum.
Pip pip cherry mum. But yeah, no, I just really, really like that
There's the
one.
episode title.
Doug, write that down. Pip pip cherry mum.
Seriously?
I'm writing
Yeah.
it down.
All right.
Why not? So those are available. If you go to, I don't know what the hell the website is.com. Hold
If
on.
that doesn't exist, it should. I don't know what the hell it is.com. That would be that would be
Hold
a
on, I'm
website to
gonna find it
report
right now,
UFOs.
Because after we showed it to everybody, everyone's like, oh, look at that.
Of course, he comes back after, he's like, I'm going to check my phone while Jay's looking up the thing. Actually, my job
It's
is to
unplugged.
actually
We don't care.
entertain the audience while Jay is doing work. And since I can't entertain, I will ask Doug a question.
Here's how I entertain, bitches.
All right, Doug, ready?
Yes.
All right,
Not
pick.
really.
All
What
right.
the hell else is he doing in there?
The year is 1993. What environmentally minded vice president sagely noted, a zebra cannot change its spots?
Al Gore.
Very good.
Which, funnily enough, is an answer Jay gave about 25 minutes ago.
I know, that's why I picked that one.
What's the new guy's name? And then Darth Bart? I don't know. I forget his name.
Huh?
Darth Ed. Who's the guy in the mask in the new one? Darth Barth? I can't remember his name. The guy who somehow
I'm trying to think of it.
came into possession of Vader's mask.
You don't know that he's in the possession of Vader's mask. That's the way the trailer's cut, but that doesn't prove anything.
That's a good point.
Oh, look at this. So getting back to the
I can't
paintings.
think of it.
What are we talking about?
Kal-El, no, that's Superman's dad. Or no, that's just Superman.
What are we talking about?
Jor-El's his dad. The name of the guy with the name of the villain in episode 7.
Darth Billy?
Yes, Darth Billy. Hi, I'm Darth Billy. Check it out, Darth Billy.
Anyway, you look up who that was.
Dash
They actually
Rendar.
named everybody in here on the
Tor.
the Nerdist website. So the one that I loved the most was Mulan, obviously.
Mulan.
I've never seen it, but I still know who she is. Weird. Elsa's sister's name is Anna,
Ah,
and
Anna.
the snowman is Olaf, which I should have remembered that for some
Yeah, you
reason.
probably should have.
That was Belle
And Sebastian.
and Sebastian. Oh, there's actually one we missed. There's one.
Well, I didn't put them all in there because some
Oh,
of
you
them
didn't?
were just like not,
Oh, okay.
high
There is
quality.
There is one of Cinderella with a bird. She's holding up her hand like this, and there's a bird on it.
Yeah, I would have used that, but it's too small. Hey, Jay, it's the new Dacia
Hey,
Sandero.
the Dacia Sandero. It's back. It's hunting me. It's haunting my dreams.
It's backing up
Make it-
slowly.
Actually, it does look a little closer, doesn't it? Is the Dacia coming for me?
Oh, it's coming for you, all right.
Good, good, good. Yep, that was Stitch and Rapunzel. And
The hell's the dude's name?
I don't know how to pronounce it properly.
J.J.
Or-
Abrams.
JJ, no. The one with the bow and arrow.
Well, let's see.
Meridas? M-E-R-I-D-A? Meridas?
Let's go with Merida.
Okay.
Pat Merida.
Pat Morita. So let's see.
Kylo Ren. Not a Disney princess, but is owned by Disney.
Don't you mean Darth Kylo Ren?
No, just Kylo Ren. All right, Doug, you think you're so smart?
Are you sure it's not Kai Lauren?
Actually, Kaiser, the holy people in Bajor, if you really want to get super nerdy.
That's super nerdy.
But anyway, the website to go to if you want to look at it is DisneyFineArt.com. And then for this artist who did this, because evidently there's more of them, so it does look like it's an official Disney thing. So it's DisneyFineArt.com/her last name that we butchered, so good luck, but I will spell it out for you. Theourer. And again, in case you want to write it down to actually find what we just talked about,
Is it?
Theourer.
Got a question for you, Doug.
No, I did not enjoy the prequels.
I know. This
Yes,
is
you did.
1993, though, so the prequels don't exist.
No.
What Detroit Tigers manager noted, me carrying a briefcase is like a hot dog wearing earrings.
Since they've only had one manager in their whole history, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten this. Sparky Anderson.
Sparky Anderson. That's the second time he's come up in 24 hours.
That's weird.
Well, that's only because he was involved in that disco demolition night that I was telling you
What's the
about.
name of the guy in the new
Oh my
Star
God,
Wars
that
movie?
was so funny. No, it's Kylo, Kylo space REN.
Darth Sparky.
Kylo Ren. Sure, why not?
I love it.
What is it, Darth Sparky?
Doug, what
Fire
do we got
Prevention
about?
Week.
10 left?
Yeah, it's about 20 after.
Okay. Stupid non-working clock.
Hey, you know what?
Oh, excuse me. So here's one you actually wanted to do too.
I did? I did.
Also one that
What
you
did I
talked
do?
about when I first came in, so
Ooh, which one?
red.
Red.
Red, why you make me feel so fine. So
that song.
YouTube,
Oh, that. Okay.
oh, UB40 called.
Yeah, UB40 tube. IB40. UB 35.
IB34.
Damn, I was gonna say 34. Always go with your first guess.
Always. So YouTube has, well, Google.
Oh,
well, actually,
YouTube.
I don't know if it's Google or Alphabet or
Just say YouTube.
123mouse.com. I don't know what the hell it is.
YouTube.
So YouTube
Lycos.
has released an
Netscape.
CompuServe.
AOL.
There you go.
CompuServe. Prodigy.
There you go. YouTube has released an ad-free subscription video service called YouTube Red.
YouTube Red, which is a stupid name.
It is, but everything that YouTube on their
RedTube
website is Red or RedTube called, and they said, "Hey, we know how to spice this up."
Their pay service is now called You.
And if you think about it, if you're watching that stuff, it's accurate. But anyway, so what YouTube Red is, and this is going to be a geeky news story next week too, so you're going to hear this twice. But since Brad's not here, we're going to tell you now too.
Details. He's
Right.
kind of here.
He is. He's here in spirit. It's a $9.99 monthly subscription service, or
So
as we like to say, $10.
Or, as everyone else says, standard price.
Yeah, basically standard price.
Because no one's.
And here's what you get with it. Everything on YouTube, so every video, everything is going to be ad-free. So all the ads disappear.
Except for the ads at the beginning.
Keep the ads.
Even the
like
ads.
Yeah, what if I? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
What if
you
I want
want-
to see an ad on YouTube? Am I not going to be able to see the ad?
Correct.
Damn.
Because it's just going to cancel itself out and then the world explodes. Right?
Dividing by 0.
Ad-free playback, and you can actually save anything you want to a device for offline viewing.
Sure, you can.
It says so. So if you want to save 500 different music videos,
Who would want to do that?
depending on what the video is, you never know.
No, you would choose 500 random videos.
You're probably right. Also with YouTube
I'll
Red,
watch them later.
yeah, you also get what it was formerly called YouTube Music Key, but now they just call it YouTube Music because they kind of went the Apple approach and saying we're just going to call it Apple Music.
I didn't even know this existed.
Yes, it does.
Not even sure I knew
So-
Apple Music existed.
Everyone has a music service now.
Yay! What?
The Fly just went in front of the.
I didn't see Jeff
Light.
Goldblum at all.
That's true.
Gina
thank-
Davis did go by though.
Oh, cool.
She was in
Sorry,
it,
I
right?
missed her.
Yes.
So YouTube Music is going to have its own dedicated app, so you can download that.
Actually, I just saw it flying
And
in
it's
the
going to
back.
include a full subscription service to Google Play Music. The key to that is, though, is centered around playing music fast, easy discovery, and the ability to both watch or just listen, and giving basically the people as much as possible in terms of music.
I don't know if we see a fly.
It's in that light. It's actually sitting right there,
Where?
where the deflector shield goes up.
I don't see
It's
it.
sitting right on the cusp of where
I don't see it.
it's there. Trust me, I can see it.
Like on the bottom?
Oh yeah.
I don't see it.
You see where the deflector shield goes up and there's like a little lip? It's sitting right on that lip.
Oh, okay, I see him.
Yeah, there you go. Oh god, this is gonna end really badly.
I missed. Oh, he dive bombing me!
What are the
Oh, now what? You had your chance to destroy your enemy and you missed.
Yeah, but this is funnier.
Oh, that's true. So let's see. While you go after your newfound enemy, along with just playing the music, but it's not just official versions. They also have live music, remixes of a lot of the stuff, and content created by a lot of the creators on YouTube itself. So that will
So it's
also be
music
part of
videos.
this. And there's also a slider in the app. So if you want to, basically, as they describe it, it's how much of a net you want to throw. So it's like if you like, give me a band you like.
Iron Maiden.
Okay, so you like Iron Maiden. You can either say, hey, give me a few bands that are like Iron Maiden that I want to listen to.
Oh, okay.
Or you can say, give me a whole shitload of things that sound like Iron Maiden. So you can determine how much you want to throw that net over and how much you want to catch.
So it's exactly like YouTube is.
Yeah, well, seeing that they made it, it makes sense.
Okay.
Let's see. Also, which is basically the standard now, they'll have automatic music stations that'll generate based on songs and groups that you like.
So Pandora.
So Pandora. If you already have a subscription to Google Play Music, you are already in this YouTube Red, so you don't have to do anything.
Yay!
And it also works with the recently launched YouTube Gaming service and the
didn't know that
YouTube
existed.
Kids section.
There's a gaming service?
Yes. It's not really a gaming service, just like, it's like Xbox, where you have like achievements and stuff like that. It's just Xbox Live. And he's like, oh, you did this. New achievement. Yeah.
So you've watched 5 Metallica videos. You've earned a badge. That sort of stupid thing.
Since I don't know officially, I'm going to say yes.
Oh, okay. Works for me.
So along with the kids section, it's also going to have a whole set of original content.
Kids section.
And
But
there,
isn't it all original content?
yeah, Google said it's announcing 10 new original shows that'll launch somewhere in the future. They haven't really done
In
it.
the future.
Evidently, there's a user called PewDiePie, which I have heard of.
Yeah, there's a South Park episode. Watch that. You'll get it.
Okay. And he's going to have it. There's stuff coming from College Humor. Also going to have full-length films and documentaries and episodic TV content.
College Humor was the ones who did the not funny, really preachy. Oh, 2015, it kind of sucks. That I was telling you about earlier. That's who
Yeah.
it was. It was College Humor.
Gotcha.
So now you know where to go find it.
But here is a note to iOS users.
Ooh, that'd be me.
Yes. If you want to take advantage of this, do not
Not really.
go through the app. If you go through the
All right,
app,
hold on a second. What?
yeah. If you do, they're going to charge you $13 instead of $10. For some reason, if you go through the YouTube app on iOS, they're going to charge you $13. So you can. It's very hard to get around this. So you're going to have
My
to follow
Brad
me.
face.
Oh, is that your Brad
It was my
face?
Brad face.
Here's how you get around it if you're an iOS user. Put down your phone, go to your desktop, and sign up there. And you'll get it for 10 instead of 13. What's that?
4 minutes.
Hey, put those fingers down. You don't know where they've been.
That's it. We're hijacking this show and taking it to Cuba. Actually, it would have been better. We're hijacking this show and taking it to 11 o'clock. We can't do that.
Someone's
Whose car is that?
getting horny outside. But anyway. So, since we only have 4 fingers left in this show,
Four Finger Murphy?
I don't know his full name,
I
but
haven't seen
sure.
I haven't seen The Fly recently.
That's because he's scared to death. He's
Good,
like, oh my
he should
God,
be.
they're shooting at me.
Good. I missed him. Look good.
Do you miss him though?
No, not at all.
So just to be
Now he's destined
not
to
so
come
late
back.
show-esque, what'd you learn today?
Not to use iOS to get to YouTube free video content, more commercial, less whatever they're calling it.
Red.
Music. Red.
Don't use the iOS app to get red.
Don't use it to get wed.
No. Fair enough. I learned that by a score of 1 to nothing to nothing.
I'm supposed to ask you.
That's all right.
Oh,
It's unplugged. We can do what we want.
good point. And by that, we're going to
By
ask
a
one more
score of
question.
1 to nothing, Doug is the smartest person in this room right
Yay!
now via 90s trivia.
What actor's wife played Norm's wife Vera the few times her voice was heard on Cheers?
I used to know this too.
I don't remember her ever having a voice, to be honest. I couldn't even venture a guess. I have no idea.
We give up?
No. Yes.
Okay, now he does.
George Wendt. So
Really?
George Wendt's wife played Norm's wife.
That's funny.
What endangered fowl was the center of controversy at the first summit conference on logging?
Beavers.
Yes, the beaver.
Could be a fowl.
Should have brought kids edition. We would have done a better job.
I doubt it.
Yeah, you're right.
Is an owl a fowl?
Yes, owl is a fowl, and it was an owl. What type of
Spotted-
owl?
spotted
There you go.
Oh, now he gets another color. Now we're losing 2 to nothing to
Yeah,
nothing.
that was orange too.
Hold on,
We
I
should have
gotta
made
give
thi-
you a
We
question.
should have made this more complicated. You had to come out, answer the question, dance on the floor. Well, Doug is going to win this match. I should have had all that cappuccino.
This is 1995.
On 1995.
What southern U.S. state waited until 1995 to ratify the amendment abolishing slavery?
Mississippi.
Wow, nailed that quick. You get a color. It's pinky.
It's Pinky. You were the .com, right?
Oh, I might be able to get you to catch up to Doug.
All right.
This is for you too, Dig.
I could have brought Star Wars Trailer Pursuit and just smoked y'all.
God, you would have just destroyed me. What graphics group acquired WordPerfect, Quattro Pro, and Novell's Perfect Office to get into the booming Office suite business?
Wait, what was it?
They acquired WordPerfect, Quattro Pro, and Novell's Perfect Office.
Oh.
Correct.
Yeah, he's right. What color was that?
Yellow.
Damn it.
This is easy, so if you missed it, what do we got now? Like 1?
No, we're just about at 10:30. We got about 20 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Well, throw up the copyright on CG whatever, and I guess that's it.
Yeah,
As you
so,
would say, if I knew how to do that, go ahead.
It's in CG too.
yeah, whatever. So copyright us, and thanks for watching. You know where to find us because we tell you every week, so we'll see you later. Probably
Copyright!
not
Copyright!
unplugged next week. We should be back.
CG2, it's already punched up. Just hit the damn button. That's
Hey.
good enough.
There you go.